My content is for 13 and up or adult collectors of 13 up, adult collectors of the product. I have to keep mentioning this for an older audience. YouTube needs to read. They need to read a little bit better. Again, these are competitive testings, older audience. You get the point, yada yada yada. Okay, GT format, bearing drift. Overhyped or not overhyped? We're gonna find out. Maybe it's pretty good. Maybe it's not pretty good, I don't know. Keep in mind, as I've later realized, that you do have to check your copy of anything bearing. Because obviously bearings will vary. I think generally more or less results can be similar, but even that little bit of free spin can just help. So generally what I'll notice for like something opposite spin with bearing drift on like this master, which I would generally think this would probably be safest on master, is that it's more or less the same weakness that you get with standard. So you could potentially win, you could potentially lose the same, and here for like opposite spin, not by that much. You should pretty much be winning for the most part opposite spin. You could lose, you could. How likely? Solely depends on your matchup. Okay, so with that, basically opposite spin is pretty much done. We don't need to do that much for it. I prefer it really just on the master. Now, we got to see how this does in same spin. If it does well or not. Wow, look at that. It's KO'able. But obviously that is same spin. And maybe it just tanks for opposite spin attack, potentially. Which I'm going to be charitable and assume that it can. Oi, oi. So obviously XM Plus can do that. I don't feel it should be as scary. I can try to throw in like the around disc if it helps. But what's happening here is not even stamina, it's just... Well, no, it's not even really stamina, it just keeps on getting hit underneath. Or maybe this is like a known potential weakness for it. I'm gonna try around, because I think with around, because when you're hitting it there, but I don't know if it just loses because of raw stamina. And plus, this is launch order too. So that's also another factor we have to realize. Maybe there's like a little bit better here. And if it doesn't, if we reverse the order and it starts winning, then I'll just safely say it just depends on the match for same spin. But a bit of an oof right there, a bit of an oof to lose like that. Which if it was just really off spin only, I'm not too surprised, but I do gotta test to find out. I love it when it goes around, that's the best part. Yeah, also we're throwing in bearing Mobius. Because why not? Okay. Okay, actually, let's get through bearing drift, then we go to bearing Mobius. Okay, so for this to work, you have to like basically weak launch. We got Judgment, Valkyrie, Goku, Blitz, Quick Dash. Okay, that was a little too easy. Try a little bit stronger maybe. I couldn't tell. Moving too fast for my eyes, so either it won or it lost. I want to verify the weak launch strategy here because that was like 2 KOs. I know, actually, that might have been just 1 KO. So depending on whether or not you count the back of the wall, it's either would anytime I pick it up. So if it's KO'd, it comes back. Did I count it or I don't count it? So if it comes back, if you don't, if you count the back of the, if you count rebounds basically, then yeah, it wins. If you don't, and if it hits here and it's KO'd, then yeah, you decide. I can kind of see it. Kind of, but when it's weak launch like this, I don't know, we're gonna go for kind of a little bit stronger. I'm still noticing these big hits from Judgment, which keep in mind, this Drago Valkyrie is as good as the Pro Series one, which has like really hard rubber. That was weak. But it might have done the job. I don't know, let's see. No, it does not. Okay, so maybe it's like a strong shoot for this. Maybe it is a strong. Never mind. Alright. Wait. With the round disc, maybe that makes a difference here. I didn't even flower. If it KOs, I'm gonna be really like laughing now. Okay, that was the back of the wall. That was again the back of the wall. That was a fair win. That was a fair win. We're gonna try like really strong shooting it. No, I don't see it. I'm trying to see basic stuff with it before I have to probably swap the driver. So obviously it would win there. I'm not trying to kill the rubber as much as I have it here. Did it go out there? It already went out. We see if it can last. I mean, if Judgment could do it, probably Zwei can too. I don't know, man. It's more like it's neat than anything. Like, oh, it does that. I am getting more or less the same results. So it's not, okay. I wanted to see if a same spin weak force can do it, so. Yeah, let's try it again. Okay, I don't know. I'm not seeing it much, and plus, if it had the wheel, it would probably be a little bit easier just to hit on that underside, just to slap it out. Which either way, I mean, yeah, the Hasbro wheel, I'm not seeing too much with that either. Okay, now this is just really for opposite spin stuff, so this would just be Heaven, opposite spin, see how it does. So obviously for this, I guess I would have to do the same old weak launch strat. This Heaven, Dragon, Wheel, Bearing Drift. Like the Goku Lair weight against Master Spriggan, Wheel Extend Plus. I'm assuming more or less the same, right? Yes, I mean, for equalization, it's pretty much there, but I don't know. Okay, I don't know. Let's see how it does against Zwei. There we go. Oh, wait, slow-mo burst. The most I can see of this is just a little bit annoying off. But then it gets flinged out so easily. But I do remember that. I did have to, like, hard launch this a bit. Okay. I don't know. Overhyped, bro. Overhyped. Our round didn't even make that much of a difference, if at all. Okay, let's just speed through this, alright? Actually, I'm a little curious on this one. Command. I want to see how Command does with this. Well, actually, this one's Imperial, so I should say Imperial, not Command. But I'm curious on this one because I don't know its shape and all that stuff. Plus, this is giving me good ideas for when we have to eventually get to like bearing Mobius, which I do have to basically find something as big and wide for that to work. Like a 0 disc. Is it gonna hold out there? Is Imperial gonna do it? Imperial probably could. Oh. Lately, more and more, I've been getting surprised by this. Yeah. Maybe not come in like that. Here's something I did think. Command Dragon, 0 expand, bearing Mobius. Against basically, which to me this still seems probably like the safest combination. Now we're going with command just because it's a big wide layer, and I need expand for that support basically. And I can't really think of anything else I could probably use here. Maybe Chosi Spriggan could also be used, maybe. I could attempt Chosi Spriggan here. If this does not work out, which Chosi Spriggan might make more sense. I don't know why anyone would use command like this, but I don't know. Wait! No, I can't tell. Well, there goes my one idea for bearing Mobius. Down the drain. Well, I still want to try it. The thing is, like, for this, you can try Heaven. Heaven might work out. Nope. Like that. We're gonna try Heaven here. My God. Yeah, I'm not crazy on this. I thought bearing Mobius would do something interesting. Yeah, I guess it just works best in standard. Okay, well, damn. I guess Haynes been bearing Mobius probably can. Actually, we can find out. Might as well. Maybe it works like this. Maybe, I don't know, maybe it's just a good wheel copy. Maybe let's, maybe let me swap. We're gonna be like 100% sure. Maybe it's just like a really good Hasbro wheel or something. And the Bay wheel strategy now. I think it definitely has high stamina, but I don't know if it pairs up that well with GT stuff. I don't know if it wins here. Okay, it does, it does. The opposite spin stuff we don't need to redo because that's just a result of like tying so many times until you manage to make it work for yourself. Extend plus. I don't know. Maybe it's the copy. We're gonna find out for sure. I have no doubt that it can win. Obviously it can. I'm just trying to see, like, how does it get hit at the end for it to lose? Because I know before it lost, I know maybe it doesn't as much here. Maybe. So one again here. What shenanigans it was doing there. I think I tuned the Extend Plus a little bit more. No, it's a little bit closer. Still that. Let's try again. Oi. I'm not liking how it tilts like that. Okay. So it was winning. Let's be clear. It was winning those rounds, but I'm gonna preface it by saying but. You're gonna notice that it's more or less the same weakness as before. So to me, if I'm in GT format, Has Wheel Extend Plus is still just as valid against BDR. So I'm going to throw in this Haymaker, which could potentially be garbage, or maybe I just invented the best combination, and you're welcome. Shozy Spriggan, 0 expands, Ray Mobius. This could fail. I'm willing to accept that. But maybe it wins. So far my impressions is just, it's like average. It's alright. At best, you can argue opposite spin equalization, which I think that's probably where you're most valid. Otherwise, it's like, you don't have to bother. It's got to at least like win decently there. Ah, forget it. So, it's not bad by any means. It's just not that impressive. The easiest solution is, you know, it's actually funny. The easiest solution is not even attack. It's just Extend Plus. I don't know. I'm not saying it. I think it's decent, sure, but I think a little overhyped. And that's where we're gonna be ending off for this one. And yeah, that's gonna be it for this video. We'll do more whenever I see fit. And yes, this is a good BDR. All right, listen, I gotta go through a lot of BDRs for this, okay? I gotta make sure I picked like a little nice one. And yeah, thanks for watching. Have a wonderful day. Bye.